précédemment dans Hellblade Senua Sacrifice.
You should become a warrior, you know.
Me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
It is said, a great warrior can reforge ground by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Et maintenant, retrouvez la suite de votre aventure sur la 42e chaîne.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Finally! You found him.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there. I'll find you.
You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him. What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him?
Where is he?
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
I can hear him.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were... Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. That voice. It's not Dillian. Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
ended it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
What do you do now, sir?
Face.
A mask.
What is it?
What does it see?
Get closer.
Focus.
Focus.
Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter.
It's nicer. I like it here.
Can we stay?
Let's stay here.
It's light here.
It's nice.
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happened?
The bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
Dillian is in there.
Don't forget.
You can feel.
You can feel his presence.
You need the runes to fight Dillian. You need Dillian. He's waiting for you.
He always said he would wait.
He's close.
He cares about you.
Feel his close.
He loves you.
Feel his love calling you. Dillian. Dillian, we're here.
Dillian.
We're nearly here. We're coming. Open the gate.
She can't.
Open the gate.
It's locked.
Try harder.
She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She will. She'll find a way. She always finds a way.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her sons. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go through.
He disappears.
Dillian, don't lose him.
Way too many times.
You always let him disappear.
Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other world. He's in the dark world.
The dark.
The dark world. The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Without you.
You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up there.
Not in this world.
No, not in this world. You can't.
She should have listened.
Why didn't she listen to me?
She thought she could do.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
There he is. Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there.
How do you get up?
There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder.
Strangled him.
The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking pollen. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed.
He didn't know.
And
He
for
was
this,
coming.
Huth is slain.
She thought that she knew best.
She thought she had light within her when she was born.
She is pure darkness. It's all your fault. You're cursed. Do you know? Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead.
that she was strong.
He was the only one she could trust.
Could she trust him? Dillian saved her.
You owe your life to Dillian.
You owe everything to him. You broke it, you killed it.
I couldn't see the darkness within you.
Everything gets broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend.
You killed the
Dillian.
things that are most precious to you.
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds.
Was it worth it?
That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Wasting your time.
You have no time for this. Speed up.
These rules mean nothing. It's all part of their game.
They've sent you trials to distract you.
Things have set you up, and now they're going to watch you fall.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Laughing at you.
What if they take you no closer to Dillian?
About Dillian, and you're letting this get in the way.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak for the battle?
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way you felt? Darkness. The curse.
And now the darkness is swallowing both.
Do you even remember?
His love is guiding you.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell.
What does it feel like to
But
be
even
in
so,
love?
the gods cannot accept his death.
You squashed it to struggle. The curse cannot be undone. You have no chance of love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again. You saw that she was strong.
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere. What if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? The gods were lying.
If you think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you.
It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the worlds.
The gods are good, but it doesn't mean anything.
You can't read this language. You don't understand it. They're all about wasting your time. Just delaying minute by minute by minute. What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she.
They mean nothing.
Special.
The gods are just what if the gods are laughing?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be
First time.
Dillian! Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbalf. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms,
No, she's not.
learned to see the world through his eyes.
She's steady.
Slowly,
You can do it, Sam.
the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
That's it. Quicker.
Quicker.
Be very, very careful.
You've come this far, don't let him slip away.
It's a narrow bridge. And there's a long way to fall.
It's not safe. You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
No!
No!
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to him. He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the
What if
price
this
you
is
pay?
pointless?
for the
What
gift
if you're
you have?
wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never work.
The gift that makes you so special in my life.
What if this is the end.
Just
It's just
another
a trick.
part of the person I know.
It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again. You're being tested.
I left for a while
It's
to
just their
protect you
game
from
for
the
you. You never know which way it's going to go.
because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the well of wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I?